Y continuamos con un capitulini más de Greedfall. Eh, pues ya habíamos adelantado bastante en la historia, pero mientras no estaba jugando, acabo de recordar algo interesante que me estaba preguntando yo de esta compañera que tenemos aquí. Recuerdo que unos se habían llevado secuestrada a su mamá y nunca, de hecho creo que nunca fuimos a buscarla y lo dejamos ignorado, así que vamos a
I
ver
know Manawi.
qué.
My mother is still held in this outpost near the Gigador.
Ahí
I
está.
must do everything I can to free her from the lion's claws. But you are already busy. We'll talk about it again once you have more time. Anything else?
No, hombre, si ya lo hemos pospuesto demasiado tiempo. De hecho, hasta se me había olvidado.
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our clan. He died many cycles ago, but this memory is still painful. So we usually avoid the subject.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the reasons why she decided to go to war. Anything else?
Nada, te vamos a ayudar, compañera. See you later. A ver. Supongo que va a estar aquí entre todas las misiones, la congregación. A ver. Estos compadres que forma tu equipo y hablar con Vasco. Estos tienen, imagino que tienen misiones secundarias, pero mejor ni les pregunto porque con los otros digo que ya me sentí comprometido, ¿no? O sea, empezamos ya la aventura con ellos y mala onda. Pero capaz ellos me dicen sus quejas y necesidades y me dan como ganas de ayudarle y no, hombre, pues tampoco. Ahora bien, ¿dónde está la Ciora? Ciora.
Honor Manawi. My mother is still held in this outpost near the Gigador. I must do everything I can, but you are already... Anything else?
I must leave you.
¿Es en serio?
See you later.
Greenblood, do you need something?
Tell me about your family. Were your parents in the guard as well?
Yes. To be truthful, I never knew them. I was entrusted to a wet nurse, a prostitute, followed the troops. I remember her. She was sweet, and a good person. She may be the only one who showed me any kind of affection. But that didn't last. As soon as I could hold a wooden sword, I was given a real one and sent to training. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Este tampoco nos da la misión, uno queriéndolos ayudar y estos no colaboran. Ayúdenme a ayudarles. A ver, misiones de Kurt, el desapareció en combate. Niños de Teer Fradee, aquí hay otra misión. Ah, bueno, este sí es el compadre este que no podía vender. Y le conseguimos su patente. Podríamos ayudarle también. Y ya es como que lo último. Entonces, diría yo que podríamos ir a la morgue. ¿Cómo demonios salimos de aquí? Si por aquí aparecimos. Bueno. Y conste, no van a pensar mal. Yo le quise ayudar aquí a Ciora, nativa de aquí de Teer Fradee, pero no se dejó ayudar. ¿Y este quién es? Ah, son gente de aquí. No pasa nada, no pasa nada. A ver si podemos viajar desde aquí. Claro que sí. Este episodio va a ser como de misiones secundarias. Vamos a ayudar aquí a los colegas. No tenía pensado ayudar a Kurt, pero como me recordé de que la madre de Ciora estaba pues cautiva, se me ocurrió hacerlo de las misiones secundarias, pero solo le voy a ayudar a estos. Y si pues queda tiempo al final del juego, pues les ayudamos a los demás, no veo por qué no. Ahora, vamos a investigar la morgue y... Primero lo de la patente, porque si no estoy mal... Está por aquí cerca también, ¿no? Ahí estás. Te traigo buenas noticias, amigo.
You came back. Something terrible happened.
What is it? I was just bringing you the patent you needed to set up shop.
The Bud Irony came back and they took my cousin away. He
Okay.
came to bring us animal pelts and new objects from the village. But the warriors came back. They took everything he was bringing
No,
me.
hombre.
And they also took him. Oh, I don't know what they will do with him. Please, bring him back to me.
I don't see why they
Por
would have
supuesto.
arrested your cousin, but I'll try to find out.
Y por supuesto que vamos a ir. Esto no se va a quedar impune. No se va a quedar inmune. Bueno. Hay material que nos puede servir más adelantito, así que no pasa nada. A ver. Quiero una explicación, señor. Una explicación.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I've come to see you again to talk about the Islander merchant. I managed to obtain a license for him, but he informed me that while I was taking care of this, his cousin, who was making a delivery for him, was arrested.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Especially considering you've managed to obtain an official authorization for him. I'm afraid my men ran out of patience when they saw this hunter making deliveries for the merchant again. They wanted to confiscate his cargo, but the lad resisted and he was thrown in jail for disorderly conduct. If you want to set him free, that's where you must go. Sorry, again, Your Excellency. I should have known you'd managed to obtain the necessary license for your protege and told the patrol.
Is there anything else? Where did you say we could find the doctor?
In the basement. The morgue. He hardly ever leaves the place.
Is there anything else? No, thank you.
Típico, ¿no? Típico. Eso... Es que esto ya lo hacen por maldad. A ver. Habla con el responsable de la prisión, obvio. Obvio que no era afuera. Pero... Bueno. No está bien. Tengo que ejercitar. Bueno, entonces, ¿dónde es el camino? Entonces es por acá. Puede ser no, pero bueno. Quítate, Kurt. Kurt Cobain. No, si no es aquí, entonces ¿en dónde? Tiene que haber un camino hacia abajo, ¿no? Preguntas dónde. Where we found the path on the stairs. Where is he? Ah, no. Aquí. Estos compadres que están haciendo aquí. Ah, bueno. Aquí es donde... Un segundo, ¿qué es aquí? Creo tener idea, pero... Pero es su área de recreación. El comedor. ¿Dónde demonios? Sí, aquí había estado, pero qué mala memoria, Qué mala memoria. ¿No? ¿Es en serio?
Well now, a visit. Can I help you with something?
Whatever is a doctor of the Bridge Alliance doing in the barracks of the New Serene Coin Guard?
I was posted here from the University of Al-Sad, as per their agreement with the Guard.
Agreement? What sort of agreement?
The Guard requested dedicated doctors for the care of their troops. The University accepted under two conditions: that the doctors practice only in the territories of the Bridge or her allies, and that we have the privilege of examining all of their corpses, in the interest of anatomical study. These requests were made official thanks to the Agreement Charter, and I must say we have been able to increase our knowledge of anatomy immensely. Anything else?
We are here concerning the matter of Recruit Rayner.
Are you family or friends?
You could say that. I'm the one who recruited the lad.
I see.
Well, what I can do is tell you what I can.
Pues no es lo que buscábamos, pero igual veníamos a llegar aquí a Kurt, entonces sigamos.
When was the body brought to you?
Day before yesterday, in the early morning.
Can you tell me anything about the circumstances?
All I know is what I was told by the fellows who brought the body to me. They said they'd spent the evening together at the tavern, that they'd had a great deal to drink. A horrid habit the soldiers all seemed to share.
Rainer was not a drinker.
Maybe not. All the same, he was drinking that night. He stepped outside for a moment and never came back in. His companions found him drowned in the bay early morn, and they brought him to me.
How then did he die, in your opinion?
He drowned. I'm sorry. It's regrettable. He was quite a young man.
Yeah, and his death makes no sense. He didn't drink, and he knew how to swim.
All the same, that's what happened. I greatly regret it.
Might we take a look at the body?
No, I wouldn't recommend that. To see your friend in such a state.
I'm a soldier, Doc. I've seen a number of men in pieces. Let me see the young lad.
I regret, Captain. I cannot allow that.
Insistimos.
I have as of yet to present myself. I'm Sir Desardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants on Teer Fradee. And as the title infers, I have the power to inspect this barracks and all that it contains. Therefore, I must insist.
I am sorry, Your Excellency, but within these walls, I am the only master. These bodies are often vectors of infection and extremely contagious. So, for your own security, I find myself obliged to refuse.
Bueno, intentamos ser civilizados, así que nos toca amenazar.
To be quite frank, we're leaving you no choice. I doubt that you'll be able to stop my friend from doing what he wants, and today he's driven by sadness. And when he's of sad sorts, the slightest frustration can turn that melancholy into a rage. And alas for you, he's quite violent when he's in a rage.
You wouldn't dare! I've been appointed by the Elder of the University of...
Quite violent.
Very well. Do as you see necessary. Beasts. It's the body in the middle. Examine him if you must. But please be so kind as to not leave a mess after you.
Bueno, eso está interesante. Vamos a básicamente inspeccionar una morgue. A ver. ¿O no? Bueno, aquí mismo eran las dos misiones, entonces. Bueno, vamos a matar dos pájaros de un tiro, pero... Vamos a ver la morgue también. Entonces... Bueno, aquí igual solo hay un camino, ¿no?
This one is just a boy. His face is still locked in an expression of pain. Kurt, is this your recruit?
Yes, that's my Rainer. Poor kid. I should have left him with his family where he was.
If you want to learn more, we'll need to examine the body. Is that all right?
He's not the first young man I've seen with the lights gone from his eyes. Go on.
I'm no doctor, but this boy doesn't seem to have drowned at all. It looks like he's been beaten. It's suspicious.
The boy I knew would never have drunk himself senseless to the point he'd fall into the bay, I'm telling you.
I believe you, Kurt. But if we want to prove it, we'll need to find more evidence.
Resultados preliminares de la autopsia. El sujeto es un varón joven menor de 20. Presenta varios hematomas por la superficie del cuerpo, algunos más recientes que otros. Los huesos de los antebrazos están rotos. Las manos Contenciones, varias costillas rotas, el cráneo está hundido, probablemente sea la causa de su muerte. O sea que no, se ahogó. Y de paso, vamos a ver qué onda con los prisioneros.
Hello, what can I do for you?
A ver, vamos a dejar las cosas claras aquí y vamos a impartir justicia.
I'm looking for a prisoner, a native who should have been brought here recently.
You're a bit late. He was sent to fight in the arena.
In the arena? So this man was judged? Who pronounced the sentence?
Whoa there! Do you really think that we would organize a proper trial for a savage? He attacked some guards. He's lucky he wasn't gunned down right there and then. At least in the arena, he has a chance of survival since apparently he's a hunter.
This man was only defending the goods he was bringing to his cousin, and now he has to fight for his life.
I have no hand in this. I'm not the one who made this decision. They brought him here and then they took him away, that's all.
What did you do with the goods he had with him?
They got confiscated, put in the storeroom like all the rest. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Cuánta injusticia que, a decir verdad, debió vivirse en la vida real. Salimos de acá. Y mientras hablamos atrás con el don.
Excuse me, Doctor, but you owe us a few explanations. This boy did not die by drowning.
It is absolutely the cause of death, I assure you. The science of death is a complex art, and you are certainly not a doctor.
That is true, but you are. Do you recognize your own notes? Your writing is hard to read, but the word drowning never appears.
What an idiot. I should have burned those notes. I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a report before. But I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking about?
Two men, lieutenants I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster as per usual. But the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed drowned, or else.
Who were they?
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guessed their rank by their uniforms.
What colours were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their regiment. Listen, it's obvious that this boy was beaten repetitively, and that was the cause of death. I have no intention of suffering the same fate.
Have no fear, Doctor. We will make no mention of your name.
Andevars Tire. That means, may the earth welcome him. I am sorry for you, Kurt.
Thank you, Siora.
Ay, esto cada vez se va poniendo más turbio incluso con las misiones secundarias, Bueno, es que estas dos misiones estaban cerca y estamos prácticamente matando a dos pájaros de un tiro.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
We have a situation, Manfred. Rainer didn't drown. The doctor falsified his report. He was threatened and feared for his own life.
You have to be pulling me leg. Who bullied the crowface?
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize, alas, and who wore no regiment emblems.
Which regiment was Rainer assigned to? I would like to have a word with his commanding officer.
Let me have a look at the register. My memory isn't what it once was. Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch the bastard that did that.
What mess was the boy into, Manfred? What could this be about?
Your lad was in the 6th or maybe the 11th, before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that? You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments, and it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's try and discover which company he was stationed at before this mysterious reassignment.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Raynor was assigned.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls.
Y bueno, creo que vamos a ir a la arena donde pasé como 2 horas combatiendo la vez pasada, lo cual se me hace genial, ¿no? Porque aprovechando eso, al final no se desperdiciaron esas 2 horas de estar combatiendo ahí, porque subí casi todos los desafíos y esta vez quiero probar suerte. ¡Quítense!
This part of the establishment is reserved for regular customers who paid an entry fee. Sorry, but I can't let you in.
¿Pero qué le pasa, caballero? ¿Que no vio que yo era el que estaba compitiendo ahí el día de ayer? ¿Y ahora me están cobrando una cuota? Hombre, ¿qué está pasando ahí? ¿Qué lugar tan
In that
corrupto?
case, allow me to pay the fee.
We're delighted to have you as a regular customer, Your Excellency. Have fun.
No me encargo de él solo porque soy un hombre civilizado.
Ready to excite the crowd?
Ah, bueno, podemos luchar con el cazador. Bueno, eso se puede arreglar, qué bueno.
I wish to fight alongside the island hunter that was captured.
Really? You'd have to go in alone. Your friends will need to stay in the stands. Are you sure that this prisoner is worth risking your life?
This man has been the victim of terrible injustice. I cannot stand aside without doing anything.
Oh, that's extremely noble of you. But it's just the sort of crazy idea that the crowd loves. I have to warn you, though. If you want to fight now, you will lose your bonus in the running challenges. So, what'll it be?
Vámonos.
Justice cannot wait. I'm ready to fight.
Excellent. In that case, the arena awaits you.
Oh. Ah, bueno. Ay, no aguanto nada el pobre cazador. Casi me la hace, pero... Embestida, ¿Cómo es pociones? ¿Qué pasa con mis pociones? Ah, bueno, se me acabaron ahí. Digamos.
What a show! You've won the affections of the crowd. And when the crowd makes a decision, it gets what it wants. You're free, prisoner.
I owe you my life, Onol Manawi. Blessed be the winds that have blown you to my side. By what name should I address you?
My name is Desarde. In fact, it's your cousin the merchant that sent me. Follow me. Let's go and find him.
Vamos, compadre. Esperamos haber corregido las injusticias que se cometieron en tu contra.
Ah, Onol Menawi. I'm glad to see you again. Oi, Ven. I'm so glad to see you alive.
Then you must thank this Onol Manawi. He fought to save me.
Thank you. May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
Don't mention it. I also brought back your goods.
May the trees always bear you fruit. We owe you a lot. You should go see Ulan, the chief of Vignamri, my village. He wants to be friends with the Renaigse. Since you are a legate, you could talk to him.
Eso suena interesante. Pero tenemos que averiguar el caso del joven Renier. Y como típico de antes, pues qué mejor lugar para ir a buscar y averiguar información que en una taberna. A ver qué información logramos conseguir aquí. Buenas, recluta.
Good day, soldier.
Good day, my lord.
Desarde, legate of the congregation on Teer Fradee.
Captain Kurt.
Oh, excuse me, Excellency. I didn't know. Captain, I truly am sorry. At your service, my lord. Excellency.
Se tiene pinta de saber algo, ¿eh?
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Ah, yes, sir. Recruit 2nd Class Alric, Blue Silver Regiment, 11th Company. At your service. Anything else?
You don't quite look like you've got the hang of all this. How long have you been in?
Is it that obvious?
It's quite normal for a new recruit.
I joined up 4 months ago. But at the beginning, we were on board ship, you see. I don't know if that really counts. I started exercises when we got to New Serene. But I'm making progress, they say.
And do you like it here?
I sure do. That's why I joined the Guard. To come here, to leave the continent. Know what I mean?
I do.
Anything else?
Here. You seem tired and a little on edge. A drink would do you some good.
It's just that I don't know if I'm allowed.
You're on leave, or you wouldn't be at the tavern. Then why not?
Yes, but this is His Excellency's own bottle. I don't know if I can.
Drink, I tell you.
Now then, why don't you tell us what you know about Raynor?
Well, I didn't serve with him. Well, not really. We just crossed paths. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and, followed orders. And then, poof. Lieutenant got this order, and he wasn't happy. And I mean really quite unhappy. And then Rayner, he was gone. We never saw him again. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was none of our business. But you, he won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him a drink too.
Where can we find your lieutenant?
At the barracks.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. Wouldn't want you to fall into the bay. That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Perdimos la pista de interrogar al... Bueno. A ver. Al teniente del 6º regimiento, al teniente del 8º regimiento y al teniente... Porque ya sabemos en dónde estaba, ¿no? O sea, al regimiento número 1. Entonces, vamos a ver qué información logramos obtener. Ahora sí, oficial. Quiero información.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Could you tell me which company you serve?
The 11th, Excellency. Anything else?
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits and the patrol duty roster. Anything else?
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Rayner.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Rayner belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know. But this story is dangerous, Captain.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, speak to us. Don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes, of course. But you have no idea what's been going on here. If word got round that I've been talking, come back after sundown, when there's fewer folk.
Very well. We'll be back.
Anything else?
Are you sure that you can't help us? Something terrible has befallen the poor boy.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Rayner belonged to your company. And as the... So just stop with the...
You know what they say?
And
Yes, but you come back up. Anything else?
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Rayner.
Let's be perfectly straight. And that's...
Yes, but you come back up. Anything else?
Nada,
Thank you,
vamos a
Lieutenant.
regresar más noches.
Farewell.
That man was shaking and looking over his shoulder, as if he thought a predator had caught his scent. Whatever could terrify your warriors to jitter so?
I don't know yet, but I will find out, Siora.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
No, thank you.
¿Habrá aquí un lugar para descansar? Aparentemente no. Bueno, entonces vamos a regresar en la nochecita porque ese al parecer no nos va a soltar nada de información en el día,
It's blocked.
Your Excellency, it is an honor.
¿Y ese sonido? ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Será algo que hay peligro? Oh, ¿qué está pasando aquí? Si como es de noche, pues hay criminales, ¿no? Ah, bueno, los suelos son en cargo. Pues han creído estos. seguir entrenando incluso de noche. Sí, te quería agarrar, puerco. Ahora sí, habla.
We are quite alone now. You may speak to us.
Raina was indeed a member of my company, and an excellent recruit. But you already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Raina wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Raina, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
Vaya, vaya, ¿quién iba a decirlo? Como que voy a empezar a hacer misiones secundarias. De hecho, incluso están hasta más interesantes que la historia principal. Digo, todo este mundo se está poniendo tan turbio que es casi real, parece algo de la vida real, digo. Vaya, vaya. Son cosas turbias en donde se podría decir que la ficción supera la realidad. Aunque esto es ficción, está muy, muy inspirado en la realidad. Qué turbio, qué turbio. A ver. ¿En dónde estás, señor? Teniente del 6º régimen.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
What company do you serve?
The 6th, Excellency. Anything else?
To where are you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony of the Congregation of Merchants on the island. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
Apuesto que ese régimen fantasma, como por obvias razones no existen ante la ley, estoy casi seguro que algún loco formó ese régimen para encargarse de los nativos, ¿no? De plano no le cayeron bien los nativos y están tratando de exterminar a los nativos sin que la congregación de los mercaderes se entere. Algo así, por ahí siento que va la situación.
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
Come now, Lieutenant. You do realize that the activities of this regiment are particularly suspicious. Secrets, threats, fabrications, and maybe even an assassination. This resembles more the pursuits of a criminal organization than the Honorable Coin Guard. Am I to conclude that you are involved?
No. No. I assure you that isn't the case.
So then tell me what you know about the regiment.
I've seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, We were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to you about all this.
Have no fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike. On a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like back-alley bandits.
I know. It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Raynor isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Raynor. If I'd have known, I'd never have recruited him.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
This isn't your doing. But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna have to settle the debt. Believe me.
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us. And when I know where to smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
You can count on me.
Vaya, vaya, casi latino. Por lo menos no están atacando a los nativos, pero sí están haciendo operaciones clandestinas, atacando a la alianza y a otras facciones, lo cual podrían conducir a una guerra. Hay que esperar a que Kurt consiga información. Bueno, mientras tanto, terminamos con esto de los niños de Teer Fradee. No es aquí, No sé. Diablo, sé que siempre me pierdo aquí. ¿En serio este lugar parece un laberinto? En serio, ahí estaban escondidas las gradas. ¿Cuál es su problema? Vamos a ver con este colega.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
No, thank you.
No. A ver, metámonos en el papel. Porque según... Entonces este tendría que estar afuera. Vamos a ver qué atributos tiene este compadre y qué atributos tiene este. Anillo de magia divina, armas blancas, una mano, pistolas, revestimiento, estocada, nivel de relación, notas, nivel de relación, sospechosa. Sospechosa. Bueno, vamos a ver. Salud. Poder mental, constitución y voluntad. Están iguales. Vamos a llevarnos al marinero porque se está aburrido ahí de... No va a ser ni madres, entonces... No lo vamos a llevar. Además que fue el primero que se nos unió, entonces... En ese orden vamos a proceder. ¿Qué tal, Vasco?
Desarde, I have a favor to ask.
Very well.
Ya decía
I'm
yo.
listening.
Do you remember the story of Jonah?
Of course.
Well, I'm like him. A donation to the sea. My family also gave me to the Nords. I don't know anything about my real family, except that they are probably affluent and from the congregation. When I was born, the Nords and the merchant princes had a complex relationship. I must have been used to settle a debt or forge a truce, but that doesn't matter. The mystery of my origins has now become an obsession. I need to know where I come from. If I were patient enough, I'd wait to become a fleet commander, and then I would be told. But since being laid off, such a promotion seems somewhat improbable.
And you want me to help you find this information?
You understand correctly. The records of all seamen stationed on the island are in their respective ports. Mine must be in the harbor office in New Serene, and it must contain my family name. But if I go there, I'd be spotted right away. Could you go there and bring the file to me?
Lo voy a aplazar, pero sí te voy a
Another
dar
time,
más adelante.
maybe. Alas, I'm too busy at the moment.
I understand. Come back when you have more time. Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
Todavía no estamos para eso. Primero combatamos, hagámonos amigos en el combate, veamos de lo que somos capaces. Después nos empezamos a conocer. Creo que deberíamos de conocernos mejor en el combate, ¿no? Así que... bueno. Viajemos. ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Quiénes están combatiendo? Ah, son tus cosas. No estoy tan seguro, pero creo que por aquí todavía no habíamos venido, Creo, no estoy seguro. Correcto. No había venido por acá. Ella tiene como el mismo acento y habla igual que Kurt. Curioso. Qué lugar tan extraño y cool a la vez.
Bertitumad. I am Ulan, chief of the village of Vignamri.
You have a peculiar face, and it looks familiar. I didn't know that people from the continent could bear the mark of the Onalmanawi. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I met a member of your clan in New Serene, a merchant.
Oh, so you are the strange Onalmanawi who helped and saved our hunter. I am very grateful to you. May the trees along your path always bear fruit. I knew the Renaigse could be good. And you proved to everyone that I was right. You are someone that the kings of the Renaigse respect and listen to. Are you not?
As the legate of the congregation, it is true that I can talk to all the governors of this island.
That is what I thought. I need your help to talk to the leader of the great city of Hikmet.
Está interesante porque, bueno, ya nos estamos metiendo en otro rollo, se está desarrollando otra historia, otro arco que me interesa, por supuesto, y vamos a continuar en el siguiente capítulo, pero lo que quería comentar y destacar es que como me gustan esos dichos, ¿no? Que dicen todos estos nativos de acá, de Nueva Serene, o Teer Fradee, no sé cómo se llama esta tierra, pero me encanta esos dichos que dicen que la hierba por donde pases sea suave, que los árboles por donde pases tengan frutos y todo eso, me gusta. Y bueno, dejando eso por un lado, pues aceptamos la misión y lo vamos dejando por ahí.
About what?
I want to meet him to offer a peace treaty between his clan and mine. The Sisagnameis. Many kings want to chase the Renaigse away from the island, especially the kings of Hikmet. But I know we could learn many things from them, and we could arrange a great deal.
I see. I can indeed talk to the governor about your desire to make peace.
If you do talk to him, can you also tell him that one of my clansmen has come to trade with his town? I sent him some time ago, but I was told that the soldiers did not let him in. He fears for his life, because some other clans do not look favorably on exchanges with the Renaigse. He could be attacked at any moment, alone on the road.
Very well. I will make sure that he obtains permission to enter.
Y bueno, eso ha sido todo por ahora. Muchísimas gracias por acompañarme y hasta la próxima.